Hey Nesters, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go over the last Goodwill's Thrift Along With Me, the haul to everything I picked up that day. So let's go ahead and see what I picked up to resell. I think my total spend was $66. And yeah, I think I got some good things. So let's go check them out. So I picked up one of the stoneware plates. This one is a strawberry with a strawberry blossom on it. They had it priced at $2. It's a Americana hearthside stoneware, and the pattern is berries and cream. Very fitting. So it's a Japan piece. And yeah, I really loved it. I do, as you guys can see, have florals on my plate wall, but you know, there's a little bit of a couple strawberry flowers there, so I thought I could make it work, and I adore anything harvest anyways in the garden. So we get another one to add to the collection. They had a bunch of state souvenir plates there, some really great ones. I only picked up one today, and it was a Homer Laughlin. So I thought that was really nice. Made in the USA. I could tell it was different than a lot of the other souvenir ones I typically will pick up because it had this kind of cool gray border on it. They were asking $2 for it. It has Mount Vernon, Skyline Drive, James Monroe, the state capitol, Limestone Caverns, University of Virginia, Natural Bridge, Fort Whitton, Quaker Meeting House, Patrick Henry's Estate, Red Hill, Williamsburg, and Virginia Beach. So lots of cool key points there. And I adored that it was Homer Laughlin. Everyone knows Homer Laughlin is a fantastic maker, and they also were responsible for the Fiesta ware that I love so much. So yeah, really great piece. They also had this really cool state souvenir trivet. It's really large, it's like plate size. So it has Acadia National Park on it. It was marked $2. It's in really good shape. It's like one of those woven trivets, and Acadia National Park is in Maine. Bar Harbor, Mount Desert Island way. And yeah, I couldn't walk away from that one. So yeah, really, really cool. I've never seen one that size before. So my friend Jocelyn, she actually just had a paperweight sale, and I've known about paperweights for a little bit now. Probably about a year ago, I noticed a lot of people picking them up and selling them for decent money. I never had known much about them, and I don't ever really see them, but I did find one, and I figured I'd pick it up to try to resell. We'll see how it does. I know there's a lot of different makers, and it's really interesting. I like this one. It has that kind of floral bursting out at the center of it, and has like a cobalt blue like base to it within the base. So neat. This one was $6. I thought that was pretty reasonable. And yeah, I look forward to looking this up. I don't see any signature or anything on it, but yeah, we'll see how that does. I'm excited to look more into the paperweights. They're really pretty. So this next piece is really cool. I've never seen these before. It's like a little two-man-in-one. So it kind of shows him as a young man here and the journey through being a young groom to being a, older gentleman here is kind of fun, right? I don't know if there's a female version of this. I assume there is, and I would adore to see it, but this one was $6. Let me take the tag off because I can see it is marked. It's probably Japan. It kind of looks like, yeah, there's a little Japan sticker at the bottom. Oh, I just noticed it's a shaker. I saw like a piece of the cork like bobbing around there. I did not even notice that's actually a shaker. So it must have the bride and groom out there. This is the groom, the bride version of it as well. Really fun. It does have crazing and stuff, but I just thought that was so neat, so I had to give that one a try. And then the nice vintage green decanter here, the little eagle. I shouldn't say little, it's quite large. They had it priced at $6. It says, what does it say? Made in Taiwan on the bottom here. And I did look these up in the store because I liked the piece, but I didn't want to purchase it if it didn't have a resale value. And there, it was enough room to budge on and go ahead and get it. They're selling around that $25 range. And yeah, so I thought that'd be good to pick up to resell. I thought that was really great. I found a piece of pottery. It was very interesting to me. It is handled here, And there is a signature at the bottom. Pottery signatures and glass signatures are so difficult for me, especially when it's mostly just like a scribble. So I'm not sure who the maker is of this. Now it does kind of have tonala, you know, like kind of like a tonala look to me. It has this little like fish here and some like florals. They did have $6 on it. It's in fantastic condition, and I thought it would be worth picking up to resell at $6. Yeah, it's just a really neat piece. So I got not one, not two, not three, but four of the beautiful 1975 CorningWare Country Festival pattern little casseroles. They were $4 each. 3 of them had these little plastic lids, which I've never seen before, and look how great they stack. Isn't that wonderful? I did wish this one had the plastic lid. I kind of looked around to see if they might have misplaced it there, but I didn't see it, but these are still worth grabbing. This is a very popular pattern. It's kind of in ken with the very popular Pirates pattern, Friendship. It has, you know, birds like this, similar, they're more like a red-orange, but definitely a similar look, and people adore that pattern. So this is definitely one of those favorite 1970s CorningWare patterns, and it was so fun to see. So $4 each I thought was reasonable, especially the ones that had the lids, and was really happy with that find. I know CorningWare, there's so many great patterns out there, and everyone kind of has the one they grew up with, so definitely let me know in the comments which pattern you guys grew up with. I feel like we all can say CorningWare blue, right? Cornflower blue. That's definitely something that's in most people's homes, probably even still today. I know I have it in my home. My husband's aunt, great aunt, when we moved into our first apartment during college, she had given us a bunch of her old cornflower blue CorningWare. You know, we didn't have anything. We never had set up a home before. And so that was really great of her, and we still have those pieces. So really fun. My favorite is, I like these, the Country Festival, and I really like the fruit basket ones. Has different types of fruit on it. Those are probably my favorites. But yeah, let me know. I'm excited to find out what everyone's favorite pattern is. I did pick up the Arc France Click Lock canister. I adore these. I think they're really great for the pantry. I don't like keeping stuff in their original boxes. I feel like, especially in the summertime, it kind of is more susceptible to get bugs and stuff, right? So I like to use glass jars. And this one does need a new seal on it, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I've never actually replaced them before, but I love the pattern to this one, that kind of like festival wheat. And it was $6 even so, with a, you know, missing sealer there. It's like half gone, but it is marked Arc France at the top, and these ones that kind of click close really keep a good seal, so I do enjoy those a lot. I ended up grabbing both of the bags I saw there. So we had the really cool owl one. They are a couple different sizes. They had $5 each on them. They appear to be handmade and brand new. I don't think they were ever used. Don't see any indication of any use to them. So here's the owl one, a really great fabric, and it has this like gray, almost like a backpack kind of strap. It's kind of different, but it definitely pairs well with it. And then we got the buck. I guess there is does and bucks on it both. I love this color, this little fabric up here. It's like a nice golden harvest color. This one's a little bit longer. You can see like this one's a little bit more square, and that one has a little bit more length to it. So, you know, you could probably fit a water bottle in this one pretty good. Good little yard sailing bag, right? That one was $5 as well. But yeah, I just thought those were really fun and different. So I'll put those up for sale for sure. I got so many comments on this sheet. I had to pick it up because I was like super convinced it had to be vintage. I could just tell, like by feeling it, the quality of it just felt really nice. And I adored the fabric pattern, the florals and the strawberries. They're so great. Many of you guys left comments and said that I brought back a lot of memories for you, that you guys had this same fabric, some pillows made up from it, curtains I believe I saw, and it's always interesting when you see like a certain kind of blanket or something, you're like, oh goodness, I had that as a kid, or my mother had that. It's so fun. Now, I do believe it's vintage. I paid $5 for it. I'm trying to find a tag on it because it's not handmade. It should have a tag. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, let's make a mess of it and find it. It's gotta be in here somewhere. I want to know for sure. I wanna know for sure. Where is it? Okay, it's not on that end. Where's the other end? I'll edit this part out so I'll just magically find it. Don't worry. I almost gave up. I went around Robinson's barn about 3 times. I didn't see it, and then I finally found it here. It says it's from 1977. There's a copyright 1977 on it, so we were correct. It's put out by J.P. Stevens & Co. Not familiar with that. It is 81 by 104 in size. So, yeah, made a little bit of a mess of it, but we found the tag. It is vintage, and what a great fabric. I only picked up one book today, can you believe it? I got the Best of Country Cookies book. They had $4 on it. Has over 250 cookie recipes, and it looked like a good one. They did have a little note at the front that, you know, certain cookies that they had tried, so I assume those are the ones that it was worth keeping. They're like, these are the go-tos. Not a lot of pictures in it. There are some, but you know, it's a lot of recipes like that. I mean, they put over 250 in it, and it's pretty, you know, it's not a super large book, so it makes sense there wouldn't be a lot of photos. But the photos they do have are really cute. A little teacup. Fancy tea time, right? But yeah. Here's another nice little page of cookies, but super fun. We'll grab a date on it. Oh, there's some pictures at the front where they're like cooking and stuff. Right when they were testing, doing some taste testing for the cookie book here. That's fun. They did this in 1999, it looks like. So yeah, really fun. Adore that one. And I couldn't walk away without getting a blue-billed goose item. This was fantastic. I have never seen this before. And it's just a little chalkboard, which I think would be really cute. It does hang on the wall, but I think this would be good to use if you're setting up like an outdoor, like dining al fresco. You have like a little party get together and you kind of want to serve up like what's on the menu and kind of let people know what exactly is in front of them. You could definitely figure out a way to display it there and kind of write it on that. I think it'd be super cute. But how fun is that? A little bluebell goose family. That will be up in my Etsy. That is everything I got today at Goodwill. It was a little bit of a smaller haul than I usually get, but you guys know prices are kind of going up, so the cart's not getting quite as full as it used to. But I'm overall happy with what I found. I got a couple things to keep, a lot of things to resell. We'll put most of this up in my Etsy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and you can meet me back here for the next one. Bye.